when my car stopped, where did the momentum go? Did it just disappear? That is where you're incorrect, my unstudious physics scholar. Momentum cannot be created or destroyed, it can only be transferred. So when I slammed on the brakes in my trusty Subaru Impreza, the energy went to the brakes. The brakes, if you feel them, are warm. Why is this? Because the momentum was transferred to heat energy.
I really don't even understand why we're doing this. I mean, this thing has way more power. It's clearly going to win.
I don't know, this RC car's got some pretty tricks up its sleeve.
Alright, man, it's good.
Alright, when I say go. 3, 2, 1, go. What can I say? Haha! I knew I'd win.
How? It doesn't make any sense. This thing is way faster than that.
Well, my car weighs maybe like 1,000 times less than that Subaru Impreza over there. And using your momentum equations, you can determine that with less mass, a car has less momentum, so it can accelerate faster. It has less mass to get going, so it can get going faster. That car, with tons of mass, although has thousands of times more power than that car and can go way faster, can't accelerate as fast because it weighs more. What? Why did they stick together? I thought they were supposed to bounce off when they hit each other.
Well, you see, James, that's because it was a completely inelastic collision. And when it's completely inelastic, the two different objects stick together and they have the same velocity.
Whoa! That must have been an elastic collision.
Well, not quite, James. That was inelastic. Because you see, in an elastic collision, the kinetic energy is conserved, whereas in an inelastic collision, it's not. So as you can clearly see, the kinetic energy when it came in was greater than after it hit. So therefore, it has to be inelastic.
So, Robert, how do you create an elastic collision?
Well, it's kind of difficult to do it in the real world, but one example of something that is elastic would be Newton's cradle. At least it's pretty close. Because you see, the two objects, or in the case of Newton's cradle, 5 objects, hit each other and they transfer the kinetic energy. So afterwards, they just keep going almost indefinitely. Obviously, there are some losses because it's real world, it's almost impossible to get it perfect, but it goes on for a pretty long time. So you can see that the kinetic energy just stays there and keeps going.
So you're saying if there was absolutely no energy loss, Newton's cradle would continue moving forever?
Basically, yeah, because the kinetic energy doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, that's sick.